Hey, I do this for my J quiet niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's rough out here in the dead end. But it's like this here. They make it hard on the nigga cause my skin nigga up the same.
Good evening, everyone. It's your man PSTOCK, and this is iHipHopTV one-on-one. Of course, I'm the host. As always, you can catch us on Freestyle Fridays, Friday night, where the freestyles is flipping. You never know what's going to go down on Freestyle Fridays. Definitely gotta go to YouTube, subscribe to iHipHopTV, set the alert button, and then we got you. It's all good. It's coming through. But definitely big shout out to Dark Diva, Militia Global. Check out the website. Hit up the store. Get some of that fresh Mad Money Militia gear. You know, definitely Aladdin19. Follow us at Aladdin19, at iHipHopTV, at Dark Diva70. You can always catch us, find out what's going on with iHipHop. Check out iHipHopTV1, something new. I'm just going to throw this out there now. You know, we got the network popping over there. So that's going. So you can always check that out. Definitely go over there and get you a membership. It's free. It's free right now. You better get it. Better get it while it's hot. It's free. But tonight, you know, iHipHopTV one-on-one, we bring these hot artists in, you know, to talk about what's going on, what's happening, you know, what they doing, you know, and check them out. We have a great one tonight, straight from ATL, boy. I ain't playing with you. You know, this kid is hot. This is what the music industry need. This sound is crazy. The look is right there. It's supposed to be right there. But check him out, and then we'll talk about it. You know, you're going to love this.
Curtains closing, what the show just started. I've been waiting for this moment. Lying on dreaming. I don't believe it, babe. I've been feeling bad just to give you all I got. You're the only one who moves your body.
All right, everybody, tonight we have Josh Waters in here. You just seen a snippet of his new hot song, Silhouettes. Check it out. So, Josh, let the viewers know how long you've been rapping or singing and where you're from.
Yeah, so I've been singing pretty much all my life. Grew up in the church singing. I've been recording professionally or pursuing music professionally for like 5 or 6 years now.
Okay.
I'm originally from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, by way of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hattiesburg. Okay, we do a lot of stuff on the Gulf Coast down there too with Lex
shout
Luger, the Backwood Ambassador. You familiar with Lex? Yeah.
I'm familiar.
We do that. The Gulf Coast, Clarence Thompson Gulf Coast promotion. So it's popping out there. So you've been singing, you've been in it, you know, like you took it head on for the past 5 years, you know. So what got you into doing music, or what inspired you to let's say I'm gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna go all out.
I think what inspired me was college. When I got to school, or before I got there, I knew that there was nothing that I wanted to go to school for. You know, I was blessed, man. I was signed to an independent label back in high school, and my mom would actually allow me to like drive to Atlanta as a kid. Like I was getting passes from the label out here, and the principals and shit, they would like excuse it so that I could like come out here.
Get out there. That's
and
good.
So me having that exposure kind of gave me that edge to kind of push myself over. Because by the time I got to college, I already knew that there was something else I had experienced that I was a bit more in love with than whatever it was I felt that I would have got from school. And so I think from doing that and being able to see artists like Big Crit and some of my other favorite just rappers or even R&B artists perform, every time I would go to a concert, the feeling of like, man, I could be doing this, or I know I got what it takes, or just, you know, things of that nature. And man, I've always had the support of like the hometown and friends in general. So I think really having people push me in that direction and just divinity, man, it was purpose. It was God given. Yeah. And I just kind of always followed that voice.
Yeah. Well, your voice, you know, you got that voice. You know, I feel like we're blessed. You know, I've been asking Diva, you know, we need to get some R&B, some singers, you know, up here, because that lane is wide open right now.
100%.
and I'm listening at your music, and I'm saying, "Dang, that's your lane. If you want, it's your lane to take. As
Yes,
they
sir.
say. So, and with that being said, how would you describe the music that you typically create? Or basically,
Yeah.
the music, the sound you want to put out there.
Well, I create R&B music. Some would say soul music. Um, but I like to say I make emotion-based music. I make music that evokes some type of feeling in people, whether that's a turn-up feeling, whether that's a love or a romantic space, or whether that's a sad space, man. I try to make sure that whenever I go in and create, that some type of emotional strings are being pulled. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's that, bro. I feel like that's what's missing from music. You can make
You
trap music.
right.
I've heard
You
trap
right.
records that make me feel something, but it's like when we start entering a redundant space, that's where I get lost. So as long as I can stay in the realm of making you feel and providing some type of, nostalgic vibe, that's usually what you can expect from Josh Waters.
Wow. Yeah, Josh Waters. And you can hear it in your music. And then being from Hattiesburg, I know you grew up on that Southern soul too. So you got a lot of that
100%.
down there. So that's strong and that's coming back. So I hear that in you, and that's great. That's what we need. So
Respect.
what is your creative process like on the songs like Miles of Diamonds and Silhouette and everything? What inspired you for those two?
So I'll be frank and be honest, man. I actually, like I told you, I released 52 R&B records last year, one every Wednesday. So it's kind of tough for me to say, oh, I was in this certain space for every song. I literally would come into the studio. I'm signed to a production entity out in Atlanta, and I would literally just come in and based off what we feeling, based off what the energy and the vibes are like, and create based upon that.
Right.
So Silhouette was actually, and I'm sorry too, I'm
I
exiting
understand.
the vehicle, but Silhouette was actually me and a friend of mine, good friend of mine, my homie Eli. We got together, and the energy was just so contagious. I knew I didn't have a record in that vein or in that lane, rather, and we did whatever was necessary to provide that.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right. And that's big. So that sounds so. 52 records, man. 52,
yep,
one a week. The whole year you put them out, man. I
that's right.
gotta go back and backtrack. I gotta hear these. All of
Yeah,
them.
man,
I
and even to wow you out just a little more. So what we did is 52 weeks in the year is 52 records. We played them off of a deck of cards. So you got 52 cards in the deck. There's
Yep,
52 weeks. You have 4 quarters in the music industry,
yep.
um, along with 4 suits in the card deck. So hearts, spades, clubs, and diamonds. And so what we did was at the end of each quarter, we took all of the singles that were released and compiled them into like compilation projects.
Right, right. That's big. That's big right there. And I'm definitely
Yes,
gonna look for those right there. That's huge.
definitely.
That's huge right there. So you was putting out 52 songs, one song a week. So how did the COVID-19 impact that? Outside of it, did sound like it didn't impact you at all. You
I
had
was
to
just
just
about to,
change your moves.
yeah, I would honestly say, man, we was just talking. I did an interview before getting onto this one, and I got pretty much asked the same question. I believe that if it wasn't for the pandemic or me sticking to completing the 52 records,
Right,
I don't know that I would still be even making music right now. So releasing 52 songs, it gave us something to commit around us was practically shut
okay.
down. Had we not got that message from the Most High in 2019 to do that in 2020, I can't say where I would be right now as an artist.
Right, right. That's big. That's big. So you have a lot of experience and exposure in the business.
Right.
What do you feel? How do you feel about the music business today? What's the state of the music business? What are you getting from that?
Um, I would say, man, I'm in such a protected situation that it's kind of difficult for me to, I guess, speak on the entire business.
Yeah.
I'm in a space with someone who's older. He's been in the game 20 years prior to me coming in up under him. So his experience or his protection level over me, he keeps me away from, I guess, the negative parts
Right.
of the business,
Right.
while keeping me involved, extremely involved in my business. But I don't experience anything bad, I guess, man. I guess it's a lot of talk about being independent or signing to a label. Even my take on that is completely different from what I hear most people talk about. I
Yeah,
understand why you should sign. I think the confusion comes most artists doesn't have an understanding of the business and can't make sense of why it's important, or the value in signing um, logical or fair situations in the sense that that can make versus you trying to attempt to try to do something independently, man. So
right.
like I say, all of my experiences for the most part have been pretty fair and honest, man. Like I came up, me moving to Atlanta, I had the opportunities to be brought in with Big Crit and have him work on my first projects and things of that nature, man. So for the most part, I've always been able to be around positive sources in the industry. So that's my experience.
Yeah, yeah, and that's big, and that's big. So you would say, what I would look at too, if you didn't have the team and you didn't run into Crit, did you
Yeah.
think you would be, farther along or less far, or you think you would have been still struggling a little harder?
Um, I guess maybe so with the struggling. It's tough for me to say, man. I'm very big on like divinity and things happening the way that they supposed to. Like
Yes.
I didn't orchestrate any of this. I just succumbed to the purpose, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I could have went against what was placed on my life to do.
Right.
And I think God already, or the Most High, whatever you want to call him, he had it already lined up and set up a certain way. So I think we would have got to the same outcome one way or another. Um, Man, I just try to keep my head down, bro, and walk where I'm being led to walk. Try to stay in alignment so that that stays
Right.
within the confinements of purpose, man. So yeah, I think regardless, it would have ended up the way it was supposed to.
Supposed to, and that's big, and it's good to have a team. Definitely shout
Yeah,
them out on there for that for that for
100%.
that blessing, for real. That's the way you got to
Yeah.
go.
Shout out
So
to Bandwidth. Shout out to Willpower. I don't mean to cut you off.
go
That's
ahead,
the
no, go
label
ahead,
though.
shout them out.
Bandwidth Atlanta, man. That's the label that I'm signed to. Shout out to Willpower. He's a multi-platinum record producer. Produced for everybody from Eminem to Wiz. That's how I met him, actually. He was
Okay.
working on Big Crit's Forever is a Mighty Long Time album. I got invited into a session, and the rest was pretty much history between he and I. But definitely wouldn't have been able to do it without the team.
Yeah, that's big. That's real big.
Yeah.
That's real big. So, the 52 records you done last year, the song 52
Yep.
week, was that all you solo? You didn't have any collabs or anybody coming in? You
So
trying?
actually, I think I did 4 features out of all 52 records. Shout out to my homie Asshole and Gold from Houston, Texas. Um, Zia Mara, Jennings. I also had Jordan Danielle Harris. So maybe 3. Am I missing some? Oh, and Dollar Black, man, from Jackson, Mississippi, man. Shout out to my brother. But yeah, so just those 4 features. I collaborated with different writers on some of the records, most of the records. Um, and of course, like I say, it's a production entity. So the producers, that opportunity was endless.
Yeah, yeah, that's big. That's big. That's real big.
Yeah.
So, what's next? I mean, after all of this, look like you're busy now. You're headed into the labs now, right? And that's a good
Yeah.
thing. I like to see that. You going in, especially on the R&B tip.
Yeah.
They got a jewel. Let them know they got a
100%.
jewel. So what's
I
next?
appreciate that. So right now, we actually last night we just into album mode, man. I think I can say that, right? Yeah. So we just into album mode right now. We're working on a project, my debut album. I don't have any dates or times for when that's expected to be done, but that's what's next. And more content and merchandise and things of that nature, man. Just a bigger digital presence
Right.
outside of the music from Josh Waters is what you guys can expect right now.
Right, that's big. That's big. And let
Yeah.
everyone know exactly all your platforms. They got you, Josh Waters Music. Y'all got to
Yeah.
check that out. Check out the YouTube channel. Let them know. Check that out, man. The music is hot. I ain't gonna
Thank
front.
you.
The production, the sound. Your instrument is flowing perfectly with the production that you have. So
Thank you. I appreciate that.
those are blessed. They go Fife right there, young Fife in the back. He look like Fife,
He's
Fife
holding the light up.
Dizzle, yeah, Fife Dizzle. But hey, man, it's a blessing, man. So I'm glad you can come through and holler, and let iHipHopTV know what's happening. So
Of course. Thank y'all for having me.
we definitely gonna push you. When I talk to Lex, I'm gonna tell him you want to get on it. They got on that radio, that urban radio, and Lit
100%.
TV and everything. You got some videos, so we always say
Yeah.
that that there's not enough singers coming to the forefront. That lane is open. And how do you feel about that? What's your take on that in that lane?
I just was talking about this too. It's kind of difficult for me to say. It depends on from what perspective you're looking at it from. I think mainstream wise, there's definitely a void to be filled in the male R&B side. But man, I know it's cats out here doing it, and like I don't like to really get into like comparing myself, bro. Send love to everybody, but it's people, man. You got Sir and Masego and Daniel Caesar, Aaron Ray. It's people out here doing it, but on a mainstream tip, it's not. I think we got to make R&B trendy again. It's like everybody talk about how bad they want it, and I'm like, well, make it popular.
Yeah.
Or wait on me, because here I come.
Yeah.
To make it popular again. So
yeah. And that's what I feel in your music. I mean, because that lane is open, and you said the key words to make it popular again. Because you know, I mean, the screens, even the guy groups. You know, it was always, you know, we always had our hold in the guy groups and the singers, and along with the girl groups. Now you got BTS, and you got these kids from all over. Young European kids with, you know, I don't knock it, you know, it's music. They doing their thing, you know, the same way. But I felt like it was like we were losing a part of our history, our culture, you know, 100%. In R&B. And I hear it in you, and I think that you got it. I think you're gonna be one of the ones to deal with up there in the forefront. So, you know, and I know, and I know you feel it too, you know. So
yeah, 100%.
You know, I know you feel that, you know, and that team you got is there, you know. So that's big, you know, and you know, I'm definitely on it, man. We're gonna be pushing because you right in the lane that. If you go back and look at all our shows, I always talk about where's the R&B. We need R&B singers. We need that. And here you go. I mean, we got Southern Soul and everything, but we need that R&B to get back to the mainstream, like I feel the path you're on, and just take it over. You know, let's take it completely over. You know, and I like that. You know.
Yes, sir. And I respect. I genuinely appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming through, man. Anybody else you want to shout out for? I'm going to let you go. I know y'all busy and y'all making moves.
No, you good, man. I just want to say shout out again. Shout out to the state of Mississippi. Shout out to my bandwidth family, man. Everybody who's supporting and rocking with me, man. And shout out to y'all for having me, man.
Oh, anytime. If you know, anytime you want and you got the time, you can come through. We can do, like when you get ready to do your album, we can do a listening session. You know, you can come and sing like what I did with Young NAZ and some people, you know, come through and we listen to a couple, draw the people in, and we probably get you on the network, man. I talk to your people, man. We put your videos in rotation on the network, you know, and get them going and get them popping. So that R&B lane that you're in, I'm pushing, you know, and I hear it in you. So come on. You know, I like it. I love it. You know, that's where I'm from.
Love.
That's my background. So, yeah, let's take it. Josh Waters, everybody, man. That's great. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, Josh. What was you going to say?
No, you're good. I was just about to say we could definitely stay in touch. I had John reach back out to you about setting something up for maybe like listening sessions and other interviews to definitely keep the relationship going.
Yeah, and spread it out, man, because we got a lot coming on with the network. So, and I hear you in that lane. You know, we've been streaming a lot for the Jackson Family Foundation. So we do a lot of their work. You know, we've been streaming since probably 2014, you know, for them, started out with them. So now I hear you in that lane. I'm going to be, I like to have that, you know, pushed into many genres and groups of people that we deal with. We're big in Asia. You know, Asia love that music. I got DJs in Japan, Tokyo, and everything that they love it. So you're going to get a lot of play. So we're going to make sure that go. Well, yeah, I lived out in Japan and worked out there and made some connects with the DJs and the clubs. And so, yeah, I know the scene. Okay. Josh Waters, everybody, thanks for coming through, bro, man.
Thank you.
That's love. That's love. But we're going to check out the rest of the Silhouette video. And we definitely going to be hearing a lot from Josh Waters, ATL, Hattie, Mississippi. All right. Peace and blessings, bro.
Y'all have a blessing.
You're clear.
Curtains closing, what the show just started. I've been waiting for this moment. Like I'm dreaming. I don't believe it, babe. shit amazing, yeah. Just wanna see your face, hands all on your waist, yeah. Got me in my head, I need you in my bed, yeah. I want you to leave with me tonight. Curtains closing, shoulders finished. I've been working, trying to get in it. Cause you been trying to play hard to get, but you bluffing. Know you gon' wake up in my bed in the morning. I'ma lay it down, beat it up, how you want it. You gon' wake up cooking eggs in the morning. Play you. Got me in a daze, girl, that shit amazing, yeah. Play you. Just wanna see your face, hands all on your waist, yeah. Play you. Got me in my head, I need you in my bed, yeah. I want you to leave with me tonight.
Hey, yo, what's shaky, man? It's the KID, the Kid Capri, man. Shout out to PSTOCK and Aladdin 19, man. Check out iHipHopTV.com on YouTube and iHipHopTV Talk Show live on iFreedom TV International. All right, block party action, the Kid Capri on Sirius XM Fly every Saturday and Sunday, shaking it up. All right, you know what it is, man. Hey, yo, y'all do y'all thing, PSTOCK and Aladdin.
Peace to my city. Peace to my city. We fly high, the sky. Young legends we ride. Till we die. Put us in the sky when we ride. We riding to the sky, riding when we ride. When we ride. Feel these vibes, feel these vibes. Waiting for the keys to my city. I done jumped up in this life and started living. Once I learned how to get it, I keep it. Had to do it the right way. Eyes on a vision. Every year's a great year. Now we live at level that now we going up. Telling me I'm up now. No, we don't want no run, everyone a chill. Ride high, west side.
Yes, everybody, that was Josh Waters. That song Silhouette is hot, isn't it? It's hot. That's just what the game need. Josh Waters. You know, hey, I'm PSTOCK. I'm the host. This is iHipHopTV 1-on-1. It's great. That's what I'm talking about. Bringing back that R&B. You know, that's the staple of music. You know, Bandwidth. They got a monster right there. They gonna be making it happen. So definitely put them on the radar and check them out. Good look, Dark Diva. That's big right there. The R&B. You know, we talked about it. Now it's here, and that was hot right there. You know, Josh Waters, and we got his other video right here. We're gonna check it out on the outro. Y'all gonna catch it. It's hot, man. You just gotta you gotta load up on this stuff, you know. And definitely check us out. Go to iHipHopTV.com. Check out what's going on with Hood Idol, Lex Luger, the Backwood Ambassador. Check out what's going on with Gulf Coast Promotion, Mr. Clarence Thompson. You can see what's popping with Billy Stokes, World Outreach. They doing the music thing big down there in Gulf Coast. Universal setting up shop. It's going on. It's going down. Big shout out to JP Jones, our guy, iHipHopTV South, the VP. You know, don't play with it. He's making it pop, making it happen. But definitely hit him up down there. You know, if you want to get on any of our platforms, you definitely want to go to YouTube, subscribe to iHipHopTV, set the alert button. So anytime we drop one of these jewels, you go pop on it and check it out. You know, this Josh Waters kid is the truth. You know, y'all got to get on that. You know, it's exciting. You talk to these artists and you hear how he's grinding. So you know what's happening. You know where he's going with it. You know how he's going to do it. So, and he got a team with him. And that's what we always stress to artists. You can't do everything on your own. You got to delegate, you know, and let people take control of certain parts of it. That people that you trust, people that you are, you know, y'all going to work, y'all going to war every day. You know, you hear Josh Waters, he got it. You know, he got that team. He's making it happen, you know, and that's big. You know, big shout out to ATL, making the music go. You know, they keeping everything going with the pandemic. You know, that's like Gulf Coast. The South don't stop. LA don't stop. Big shout out to Young NAZ, you know, NASCAR Naz Entertainment, 2K Kent, Frank Stickham's Top Billing Entertainment. Definitely check them out. Crawford City, where you at? You know, check them out. You know, the production. You know, I think 2K Kent and Crawford too would get with Josh Waters and put something down. You know, they was working with Bobby Brown and Jodeci and those guys, so they got that flavor too. I mean, you got to mix it up, especially that R&B lane. We want to get back in it and stay in it, you know. And this kid Josh Waters is the one. He's gonna bring it in. He's gonna bring it in. I can feel it. I can feel it and hear it. But yeah, again, this is PSTOCK, iHipHopTV 101. Follow us at Aladdin19. Check us out at Dark Diva 70 at iHipHopTV. Find out what's going on. We'll be back on Saturdays with our live show on the iFreedom TV network with Dr. Richard Sizemore. We've got a lot of catching up to do, you know, especially on the international news and everything that's going on since the fallout from the election. And we'll see what happened. You know, iFreedom TV is all about human rights, freedom of speech, freedom of internet, and that's the freedom of the loud people itself. You know, they're being oppressed by the communist regime. You know, they need some help. You know, let's keep them in your prayers that they can break away from that and make everything nice. Maybe Biden come in there and get China to ease up. Maybe some things will go. But Lao's a jewel. And tune in Saturdays on iFreedom TV International Roku Network. Check us out on iHipHopTV YouTube, iHipHopTV Facebook. Check us out all there, and iFreedom TV YouTube as well. So we're there, and on Roku. You know, definitely on Roku. Check it out there. And you know, that's, you know, big shout out to everyone doing this music. It's hard. You know, the pandemic ain't making it easy, but you can do it. You can do it. It's PSTOCK, baby. Peace.
With the audacity to be casual and casualties, the magic in me turned disaster to masterpiece. There I go again, talking about my glow again. Even when I take a loss, only thing I know is when I get back up and go again. Lift my head, I'm going in, I'm showing them. My melanin shine like miles of diamonds, coastlines and honest when the sunrise. My melanin shine, no doubt about it. Can't go without it, babe. Can't you see? Black is beautiful, magic beams. I want you to know. Can't you see? Black is beautiful. I see it clearly, like we in the 50s and 60s again. Brothers still gunned down for their skin. Crazy how even after segregation, they still separating homes of the blacks. Targets all on our backs, but I'm militant like Malcolm and Marcus Garvey. I'm sorry, I'm unapologetically black. Yeah, we taking back everything we own. What type of time you on? I'm in the zone. We've been cursed for 400 years. It's finally living, bitch. I'm getting shine like miles of diamonds, coastlines and honest when the sunrise. My melanin shine, no doubt about it. Can't go without it, babe. Can't you see? Black
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody, it's me, Lunell, the original bad girl of comedy. I just want you to know that my friend Young Nas has got the Heater album out right now. I want you to go and download the album High Risk. And I love this song, Vibes, featuring my man from Oakland, like me, the legendary Mr. Lenny Williams. So go on and download that right now and get swerve on, get your groove on. Yeah, Young Nas got it going on. Oh yeah, Vibes featuring Lenny Williams on Young Nas' new album, Ain't No Fun. Do they still make albums? Oh shit, I'm old. Well, download that shit. Stream that shit, upload it, download it, whatever the fuck you gotta do. But get it right now, cause it's that fire. Hey.
Peace to my city. Peace to my city. We fly high, ride high, the sky. Young legends we ride. Ride, till we die. Touch us in the sky when we ride. When we ride, we ride into the sky. Riding when we ride. When we ride, feel these vibes, feel these vibes. Waiting for the keys to my city. I done jumped up in this life and started living. Once I learned how to get it, I keep it. Had to do it the right way. I saw a vision. Every year's a great year. Now we live at level up. Now we going up. Telling me I'm up now. No, we don't want no run. Now we wanna chill. Ride high, west side.
Save 5% with keyword iHeart. You're listening to
I'm not a loser!
Deacon Live. Deacon Live.
Of course.
Deacon Live presents to you 2K Kent and their latest song, On That Chick. Follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and see their new Apple commercial on iHipHopTV.com.
I pull up, phantom, flossing is part of the anthem. Just move your body, you gon' make me cop a new Bugatti. Ride with me like Dre Chick. I take you to the Bay Chick, to the city, right across the Bay Bridge. Kick it with me, I show you how we stay rich. Sipping on that Ace-less convo. After that, we straight to the condo. 2K, the head honcho. She wanna get with me cause I'm so that dude, so hood. I give it to her, it's so good. On top of that, bigger stacks, a boomerang, go get it, bring it right back. She bad.
Oh, definitely. You can definitely check me out on iHipHopTV. Definitely to iHipHopTV.com. You can check my Instagram, 2K_Kent official, 2K Kent TV for YouTube. And yeah, that's where everything is at right there. And 2K Kent on Twitter, 2K_Kent. Yeah, on Twitter. So we pretty much put everything there.